Hey everyone, this is Derek Bros with the Conscious Resistance Network. Hey everyone, this is Derek Bros with the Conscious Resistance Network. And today we're going to talk about WikiLeaks. And before we get into that, I just want to remind you again to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com, where you can find all of our latest content that you're going to want to keep up with. Everything on voting, documentaries, agorism, and all of the content and ideas that you've come to love from our channel here over the years. You can find it here. Also, you can buy or download our books and buy shirts from the website as well, and find conscious music. There's just so much going on the website, so make sure to bookmark that. Alright, let's get right into it. So, some of you may remember WikiLeaks Vault7, these leaks that took place, I think back now in 2017, I want to say, maybe even 2016. These were a number of documents being leaked from WikiLeaks over the years, and of course now Julian Assange and the WikiLeaks team under attack, and they have been for years now, since, well, I guess going on a decade now, by the Western military-industrial complex and the United States government. But WikiLeaks released what is known as Vault7, which is all of these tools from the CIA. It's just a trove of tools coming from the CIA. If you don't remember this, if you've never heard of this, I'm going to link you to this right here. This is from a researcher on Steemit called Rebel Scum, WikiLeaks Vault7, and this is a 10-part series right here that he has put together that basically explains each of the tools that were listed here and how they operate and what they do. And some of you may remember that, I mean, this is just, it's insane. Like, this was not very much reported on by the mainstream, of course, the corporate deadstream media. But when you really look at these tools, it just gives you the true understanding of how much control the CIA already has with backdoors in all of our devices, and the way they can cloak their hacking and prevent people from being able to detect it. And it's just insane. And you may also remember that the Vault7 included programs, software that allows the CIA or whoever's in possession of it to remotely hack vehicles. And this, of course, made some people think back to the death of journalist Michael Hastings and his infamous crash into a tree that blew his car up and lit it on fire. So that was back in 2013. 4 years later, in 2017, it's revealed that the CIA has tools to do such a thing. And of course, if you know anything about Michael Hastings' work, you know that he was publicly saying that his next story he was going after was John Brennan, head of the CIA, former head of the CIA, who's now a personality at MSNBC. And of course, Hastings had told one of his neighbors, I'm onto a big story and I need to go off the radar for a bit. So, it started to be speculated, and I think it's fair to speculate at this point, because we know all the crap the CIA is involved in, that the CIA, using something from Vault7, could have hacked and killed Michael Hastings. And again, I advise you to go look at this series here to understand Vault7. But what I wanted to mention today is that the former CIA employee who was accused of leaking those documents is now in prison, and is reportedly, as of just last week, described receiving inhumane treatment in a detention center. This man is named Josh Schulte, and I didn't even know who he was until just a couple days ago when I found this story, and I'm imagining most of you don't know either. But this is a big part of what's going on in our country, is that whistleblowers are under attack. Obviously, the government views the whistleblowers as a threat, and if they steal and leak documents, they're going to lock them up. That's just, I guess it's common sense in the world we're living. It doesn't mean it's right, but yeah, of course, that's what the state's going to do. But this dude put his neck on the line, and he leaked Vault7 files to WikiLeaks, and he's now in the Metro Correctional Center in New York, and he was apparently put in solitary confinement. I do believe there was an update on this story. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, so he, of course, was charged on June 18th with 13 offenses that include allegedly violating the Espionage Act by stealing classified information from the CIA. And it says it also included a prior charge involving child pornography. I don't know anything about that. That's just kind of listed in here. I would wager upon just, speculation again at this point, that kind of charge was brought up after this dude leaked this information, and it's as a way to, to muddy the waters and to make him look bad. But of course, that could be true as well. But we'll have to see. So he wrote a letter to the judge, Paul Crody, which was publicly filed on October 29th. He says, I'm writing to you because I've been unable to contact my attorney, review my discovery, or even assist on my case in any capacity for the entire month of October. This is outrageous and clearly unconstitutional, so I write to you for your relief. He is in pretrial detention, and guards called him down on October 1st for a legal visit. He arrived and he was informed he would be put in the box while officials investigated him for something. They refused to provide details. He was taken into shackle to MCC's 9 South Wing, and requests were made to access legal work, discovery materials, or to speak with his attorney. Each of these were denied. And so, yeah, this dude has just been receiving the worst treatment you can expect because, of course, he leaked this information. Again, WikiLeaks received Vault7 files in 2017, which was over 8,000 files from the CIA's Center for Cyber Intelligence. And the first batch was called Year Zero, containing documents on the CIA's global covert hacking program, its malware arsenal, and dozens of zero-day weaponized exploits against a wide range of U.S. and European companies, products including Apple, iPhone, Google Android, Microsoft's Windows, and even Samsung's TVs, which are turned into covert microphones. So again, we know because of these documents how much capability the CIA has on spying on us through our phones and through our devices. This dude put his life on the line, and he's now suffering for it. So I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that and remind you guys if you didn't know about Vault7. Let's see here real quick if there has been an update on him. Government accuses. Oh, now look, just as we end this report here, government accuses former CIA employee of using contraband phones to leak from prison. This is on November 1st, just a few days ago. He's now being charged, it says, already charged with Espionage Act. He was charged with 2 additional offenses, another alleged violation of the Espionage Act, and an alleged violation of protective order in his case. He was charged, okay, so it says the government claims in or about early October 2018, the government learned that Schulte was using 1 or more smuggled contraband cell phones to communicate clandestinely with third parties outside. The government immediately commenced an investigation. The FBI searched, among other things, the housing unit in which he was detained, multiple contraband cell phones, including one that used by Schulte that is protected by a significant encryption, approximately 13 email and social media, including encrypted email accounts and other electronic devices. Prosecutors assert the searched cell phones, email, and social media accounts were all used by him, and that agents discovered he was allegedly leaking from prison. So, yeah, this guy's going to be in for even more trouble now for trying to get more information out. So, just, a hats off to the whistleblowers out there in the world who do things like this to put their lives on the line to actually get content out to people to tell us what's going on. And these are the kind of things that, once again, voting will not change, okay? Trump doesn't give a damn about this guy. Obama doesn't give a damn about this guy. Nobody gives a damn about this guy. I don't hear, Bernie Sanders or Beto talking about this guy or any of these people acknowledging the people who put their lives on the line to expose government surveillance and government crimes because they don't care. They just want to get in government so they can take advantage of the infrastructure and the freedom they have to do whatever the hell they want. But you can change things by voting for yourself, voting through your actions, voting in the choices you make every day and the way you live your life. And that is what really matters and the way that change will really be achieved. So if that interests you, please come on over to our website. Click on this search bar, type in agorism, type in counter-economics, type in solutions, see what you find, go down the rabbit hole, and see if your paradigm is shifted. Until next time, remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.